Welcome back.
Cheers.
Cheers. Chin chin. I interrupted Sean while he was filling kegs on. The snow's almost melted, a little, wintry feel here in November, but welcome to our November newsletter. We've got a bunch of stuff to go over, so first off, let's kind of get to some of the beers that are going to be coming out this month and kind of into December, so I'm going to throw that to Sean, but I think we've got 3 or 4 coming out.
Yeah, it's exciting. So the first one that we have coming up, I'm drinking right now, we just kegged it today. So that's Smoke Showing. We did that collaboration with the Akron 330 local union that I'm actually a member of too, for the Akron Fire Department. So this beer, $1 off every pint sold is going to go to MDA for a fundraiser for Muscular Dystrophy Association, which is a charity for the Akron Fire. And also we want to do that event for us this year. It means a lot to us. So we're going to do that. So that's coming out on the 23rd. We're going to have Phil the Boot also, so there'll be a bunch of Akron firemen here. You guys, and it's also the trolley day, so it's going to be a crazy day down here, but that's when we're releasing that. We'll have a nitro version and we'll have the regular version. So it's a smoked porter. Really happy with how it's turned out. Subtle smoke, you get some nice chocolate notes, a lot of caramel, very good. I mean, it's perfect for this kind of weather that we've had. Then the next beer coming up, we got Barrel Aged Spicer Street Christmas Ale. So that's spent 6 months in bourbon barrels. We just moved that into the bright tank today, getting that carved up. That'll be out on Wednesday of Thanksgiving week.
Correct.
We're going to bottle some, so we'll have a bottle release with that also that same day. And we're opening early. I think Aaron will talk about that later, but we're going to open early that day. We'll have a limited amount of bottles. Probably looking like we're only going to have like 100 bottles of it. So we'll have that ready to go. We'll also have draft, of course, of that also that, we'll run that the rest of the season. The last beer coming up is Fixation, number 2. So this is our double IPA. We haven't made it for a while. I think it was May of like the first year that we were open. That was the first batch, I think May or June of that year. So we came back, similar grain bill and everything, but we're using some different hops in it. So it's going to be finished with Citron Mosaic with a massive dry hop charge on it. It should be good. That's probably going to be around the beginning of December that guy comes out.
Sure. All right, so I've got my notes. We've got a lot of stuff coming up between Thanksgiving and kind of getting into December, so I'm going to run down through it. To start off with, we've got new merch. Hey, we've got some nice crew neck sweatshirts. They're available right now. We've got plenty of them. Stop on down. We liked the hoodies last year. We kind of wanted to mix things up a little bit, give you something else to choose from, so I hope you guys like them as well. To go along with that, we're also going to be doing some Christmas baskets, so those should be going on sale next week. For the Christmas baskets, we're going to do a limited quantity of those. It's going to come with the basket, etc. But it's going to be a shirt, a growler, a glass, and a $25 gift card, all for $50. We're also going to, for the month leading up all the way through the first of the year, we're going to do a free growler with the purchase of a $25 gift card. So if you're looking for somebody on your list, you're not sure, that beer guy or beer gal on your list, you're not sure what to buy, stop on down. We've got a few options for you. The other thing that we kind of wanted to hammer home is that Anytime Any Plate is here every Tuesday through Saturday, starting at 4 p.m. and then basically until close or around 9 o'clock. So please stop on down. We definitely have food. If we don't have food, we will let you know. I know a couple of days ago there was some adverse weather, things like that do happen, but we're going to have food Tuesday through Saturday here for at least through the rest of the winter. So we're super excited about that, and can't say enough about their food. So please stop down and try it out. So getting into kind of that week of Thanksgiving, we've got a lot of stuff going on. So on the 23rd at 10:30, there's Downward Dog Yoga. So we're going to start early here on the 23rd. The beer trolley then starts at 4 p.m. You can either get on the beer trolley. There's 2 options for the beer trolley, and the beer trolley is going to stop at Arche 83rd or 83, Lock 15, Missing Falls, and of course Akron. You can either get on at 540 South Main, or you can get on at 1201 East Market. Those are your 2 options, and you just ride the trolley and you stop on, and no DD needed. You can stop and have as many beers as you want. It's going to be a great time. Like Sean said, we've also got the, what was it called again? The Boot.
Yeah,
Fill the
fill the boot for MDA. So another that charity event. Again, then that smoke showing's out that day.
Exactly. So we've got that release as well. Follow that up with, we're gonna roll all the way until the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, or the Wednesday right before Thanksgiving. That would be the 27th. Our hours are gonna shift slightly. We're gonna be open from noon until 1 a.m. I know, you know, whenever I was a little bit younger, that was always the big day to come see all my friends back home. We're going to be open a little bit longer that day. We're also going to be releasing the Christmas Ale, the barrel-aged Christmas Ale that day. So you can come down and get your bottle, or you can come down and try it on draft. Again, it's going to be a limited release for the bottles. On the 27th, which is, the 28th, which is Thanksgiving, we're going to be closed. On the 29th, which is Black Friday, we're going to do 12 to 12. So if you're not as interested in the shopping as most, just stop down, get a Christmas basket from us, have a couple of beers, and say you did Black Friday.
And we got a special barrel-aged beer we're going to pull out of the cellar for that day too. So trust me, you won't want to miss that.
Black Friday it is. And then looking a little bit further into December, we're definitely going to have some Christmas events. We'll talk a little bit more about that in our next newsletter, but just to kind of prime you a little bit, we are going to have our Ugly Sweater Christmas party on the 19th. So start planning, or bring out the sweater from last year, whichever you prefer.
They were absolutely amazing last year, so I cannot wait to see this again. I might actually even try to come up with something myself. I was so inspired by it, because it is crazy.
Not to say that we are the say-all or end-all be-all as far as judging is concerned, but I personally like a classic ugly sweater, one that was meant to not be ugly but yet is ugly. There's a lot of really ugly sweaters out there, so
I go the other way. I like the custom. I like the custom action.
All right,
because it's crazy.
There's definitely some custom out there. So either way, bring your ugliest of ugly sweaters down for the 19th, and thanks again, guys, for watching. This is I think 3 in a row,
and we're kind of on time.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So
cheers.
It's almost a habit.